Warning: spoilers for past and future episodes of Odd Squad. You have been warned. Hi, I'm Vivian, but you can call me Viv. In case you didn't know that yet, the last 2 episodes of Season 2 are almost here, January 21st to be exact. Last year I uploaded my first episode of 2018, and it became the most popular video ever on my channel. And I don't like the video, and I'm not proud of it. I came up with this theory in 2016 or 2017, and it's just a weak fanfiction theory, and I should have put more research into it. Because I came up with this conclusion that Otis was once a dog because they both have the same name. Really? Past me? That's the best you can do? It's like that one time in the Star Wars fandom that most people thought that Rey's mother was Jyn Erso because they were both British brunettes. So here is some good advice to that theory that I did.
As the scientist Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And I'm afraid there's no evidence
of Agent Otis once being a dog. When I uploaded that video, I didn't believe all the things that I recorded before. And the reason why I uploaded it is because I thought it was going to reveal Otis's secret in The World Turned Odd movie. And of course, there was nothing. But in that video, I did add what I truly believe. And that I debunked everything that I said before in the early part of the video. And that's okay if you didn't realize that when you watched that video. I should have been more clear and rewrote the whole theory and recreated everything from scratch. But now, I have a chance to redo it with an updated version that Agent Otis was once a villain. For that extraordinary claim that I just made, I need extraordinary evidence. And that's what I have. So here are 8 pieces of evidence of why I believe Otis was a villain. Let's get started. Evidence number 1. Otis didn't go to the Odd Squad Academy. If he didn't go to the academy, then he must have a criminal record. But there's also a chance that he didn't go to the academy because he learned everything on his own. Evidence number 2. Otis's belief. Around the end of episode Midday in the Garden of Good and Odd, Otis convinces Todd to not return to his old career of villainy with Otis's strong belief that people are capable of change. There's a possible reason for his belief is because he went through the same thing when he changed for the better. Evidence number 3. Gardener Todd recognized Otis. Todd could have recognized Otis from anywhere, but since Gardener Todd used to be Odd Todd, he probably seen Otis in their criminal past. So it's a possibility. Evidence number 4. Otis pretending to be a villain. Around the beginning of the episode, the ninja situation, Otis is uncomfortable pretending to be a villain. He doesn't mention why, but it's clear that Miss O is aware of the reason why. Is he not mentioning why because he is keeping a dark secret? Evidence number 5. The X's. At the end of the episode X's and O's, one of the X's tells Otis that there have been odd things happening at Odd Squad. He mentions villains breaking in the episode Flawed Squad, and missing gadgets. Could Otis be behind it?
You're right. There's something totally off about him. He's not like the other agents.
Or like us.
Evidence number 6. His odd appearance. In an Odd Tube episode called Villains and a Puppy, Olympia counts down top 5 villains. And when she gets to number 1, for a split second you can see a picture of Otis. I think Olympia might have edited that in by accident if she's the one who edits these, but this has nothing to do with Olympia's or anyone's editing skills. It has to do with the writer who wrote this OddTube episode or the director who directed it. But whoever it was, their intention is to give us a hint. Evidence number 7. Otis is afraid of ducks. The 7th piece of evidence may sound odd, but do you remember back in season 1 where Olive was afraid of pies? And later we discovered that fear is connected to something horrible that happened to her in her past. So Otis's fear of ducks is connected to something horrible that happened in his past. Maybe a villainous one? And finally, evidence number 8. A picture. If you don't believe what I said from evidence number 7, then here is a picture I found a while ago from the Odd Squad IMDb page. A picture of Otis wearing a duck-themed costume with Miss O nearby. Is Miss O responsible for helping him become good? With all of these pieces of evidence, or the pieces to the puzzle, it is clear that Otis was once a villain. Is he still a villain? Of course not. He has the belief of change, which means he had changed from bad to good. But if you still don't believe me about Otis once being a villain, then I would like to call the Odd Squad trailer to the stand. Please play the clip.
So you're afraid of ducks because...
That's all I needed. The trailer is telling us that Otis was a villain. But is he still a villain acting as a double agent? No, he's not. Because at the very beginning of the trailer, there's someone who does a villainous double agent act. We don't get to see the agent's face, but we are able to recognize their hair. Someone no one would ever suspect. Not even me. Until now. It's none other than Agent Otis. Dun dun dun! Thought the trailer might be trying to trick us and didn't use the real shot. Or it is the real shot and there's something that isn't explained in this brief moment. Or I could be right. And if you are wondering, I theorized that Otis was once a duck-themed villain way before the 30-second trailer came out. What are your thoughts? And is there anything that I should have added in this video that I might have left out? Make sure to leave a comment down below if you wish to do so. If you didn't know, I have a Twitter account. So make sure to check it out, at KitKatValerie. The link to that will be in the description if you want to take that shortcut. That's all I have to say. Goodbye everyone, and have an awesome life.